One of the highlights of my 2025 season is getting a chance to talk to Kawiki Driver Development Program driver Seth Christensen. And I get to do that now for the third time. We're in segment two of the program this season. So far, so good, Seth. How you feel about it?
Well, first of all, Mark, I just want to thank you for the third time being able to talk to me. It's always a pleasure to get to hear from you, and yeah, not bad. Hopefully, we can continue on some of our good moments from this previously in the year and finish out strong.
So, is it just me if you changed your hairstyle? I mean, let's really get down to the important stuff in this program.
So I guess I keep going back and forth between one or the other, and I don't know. I'm kind of liking this now, so we'll stick with it.
All right. Well, the most important question, do the young ladies like it? I mean, do they prefer this hairstyle?
My girlfriend's a fan, so I'm sure that's Emma's pretty adamant on me keeping it this way.
Okay, good. Now I know your girlfriend's name. That's all good. So, at this point, we're in the second segment. And as far as the learning process has gone, what's it been like from when you started the year to where you are right now?
Man, I've grown a ton. I've learned so much about these straight row cars, and we're in August, right? End of August. I've learned so much from beginning of the year to now, as well as just learning with the Kawiki Driver Development Program. Everybody, Casey, Ryan, those two guys have played such a huge role in me growing as a person off the racetrack as well. Learning how to support other people and help those in need, and also try to go fast too. So we've had some pretty good up and down moments. But most notably, just getting to grow with our JC Motorsports team. They're a brand new team as of this year, so it was really cool to start out the year with them and hopefully carry on to next year.
So, you're the second Georgia driver since Cody Haskins back in 2017 to be part of the Kawiki Driver Development Program. You won in segment two in Cordele, Georgia. And believe it or not, you are now the first Georgia driver in the Kawiki Driver Development Program to win a race. I think that's pretty cool in the state of Georgia. So a Georgia driver finally winning in the state of Georgia.
Yeah, it was super cool going down to Cordele. It's one of my favorite tracks. I just love the place in general. I grew up racing there for a couple of years now, whether it's in pro late models or pro trucks. So pretty familiar with the track, just all the creases and crevices about that place. I just really like it. The tires that you run down there, the American races are really good, and Ricky Brooks did a great job at getting that track back up and running as well as it is. So yeah, it was really cool to go down there and win with my JC Motorsports guys. Alex had that car on rails. It was just perfect, and you don't get a lot of perfect cars in your lifetime.
That is absolutely true. So talk a little bit about the race. Did you dominate? Just how did it play out?
I like to say I dominated. Mr. The 18 car just they had such good short run speed. They gave us a run for our money there on the restarts. That's one thing I still need to work on a little bit better is our short run speed, but our long run speed has just been killer. We've been really good at like places or at places like Pensacola, Montgomery, all the high abrasive tracks where we just have better tire wear than a lot of those guys. So Um, I feel like we're very good on our short run stuff or our long run stuff, excuse me. But short run stuff, the 18 team, Mr. Ronnie Sanders and those guys gave us a run for our money. So it was really cool to race with Colin. Colin's a great guy. I've raced with him for, I guess this is my third year now. So awesome dude, but super glad to get the win there with those guys.
Now, I had a chance to see you up close racing at Caraway Speedway. How was it for you that a lot of the people involved in this Colwickie project were there at the racetrack to kind of cheer you on? And you also got a lot of advice. I know I saw pre-race, saw a very famous former Cup crew chief trying to give you a few little setup help.
Oh man, it was so cool talking to Paul. Paul knows so much about these late model stocks, actually getting to work with the JRM guys. So to hear about all, or not all, but some of the tricks that they would do, like bump stop wise, is just really cool. I've never seen anybody or heard anybody use an 8,000 pound bump spring. So to hear that number was pretty astronomical to me. But obviously he wasn't going to give me all the secrets, but it was really cool to see you, Mark, as well there, and all the different board members there, Ryan. everybody. It was just so cool. There was so
Deb
much.
Williams was there as well, part of
Yeah,
our
that's
group.
right. Miss
Yeah.
Deb Williams. I saw her at Atlanta Motor Speedway earlier this year too, and everybody there was just awesome. And it was super cool to hear all the different stories and all the different things that they had to say. It stinks that we got such a bad run there at the end, but man, we were coming. I feel like we had a shot to win at that race and had it taken from us. But overall, it was a great weekend, a great racetrack, and we had a really good car too.
One thing, you had everybody in the Kawicki Driver Development Program there to see you fired up about the decision that race officials made at the end of that race that I think probably cost you the victory. And again, in my opinion, and many others, you didn't do a thing wrong in the process. Another driver makes a mistake. I don't think you should have to pay for that. But hey, I'm going to get off my soapbox, and that's all I'm going to say about that. Now, we're in the second segment. Would you be curious as to where you're ranked right now?
I really don't know. Last segment we were
Because
ranked third.
I hold in this envelope.
Oh man. That's scary. I don't know. I really think we were pretty similar to last segment there, and I know Bryce and Noah are doing a great job. So I really don't know. I'm looking at third or second. Bryce is going to be hard to beat. He had such a good run there this first segment, and I really don't know. Go ahead and open it. I'm ready to see
All
it.
right. Well, I asked you before if you wanted me to. So, all
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Let me take a look at this. All right. All right. Let's see. All right. So, in segment two, you are now ranked third. So,
Awesome.
how do you feel about that? And will that affect some of the choices you make in races that you go to now down the road?
I really, honestly, I don't think so. Every time that we go onto the track, I feel like we have an opportunity to win. On track performance is always going to be 110% everywhere we go, whether we're ranked fifth, first, third, second, or fourth. It really doesn't matter as far as off track performance stuff. But to be in third is good. We're in striking distance, so I feel like if me and the guys can get on top of it, I feel like we can get it done.
So, in this program, is it also like you are as a race driver? Would you rather be the chaser or the one they're chasing?
Man, I don't know. As far as like the on track stuff, if I'm being honest, I like chasing. It kind of gives me a good visual. It's kind of like qualifying. I like qualifying last, just because I get to watch and see what the times are. I get to see where some guys pick up speed, whether it's entry, exit center, whatever it may be. So it's good to see those kinds of trends and be like, okay, I kind of know what to expect this time going into it, but. Bryce and Noah, they do such a great job off the track and on the track as well. So hopefully I can learn from some of the things that they're doing and use my opportunities wisely.
Okay, so we've talked about the on track stuff, where you are currently. Let's talk a little bit off track. You've done some pretty cool things from a charity standpoint or a benefit to others kind of deal. So talk a little bit about what you've been doing off the track.
Yeah, absolutely. This segment or this previous segment, I've been working a little bit more with the brakes program. Doug Herbert's program it was just really touching to me to hear Doug's story and listen about his two boys that he lost in a car accident. So to get to work with Doug and his people and just to raise awareness about the safe driving part of teens, it was just really cool. I got to go to Concord at ZMAX Dragway and talk to so many parents and kids about safe driving and to keep the racing off the track or on the track. I mean, keep the racing off the streets and on the track, and just making sure that you're doing what you're supposed to be doing and not putting other people's lives in danger. It was really cool to talk in front of so many people, give a speech, which I'm not very comfortable at. So to get out of my comfort zone and go do something that was new to me was really cool and I think beneficial to everybody.
Seth, what I think are really neat things about programs like that, one, all you needed to do was you've saved at least one life. You know that out in that group that somebody, might have made a mistake driving that they're not going to make now. And they're going to pay a little more attention or just whatever the case. And I see people going and talking about, driving while intoxicated or driving, don't text when you drive. Somebody in that audience is going to be saved from a crash, which may save somebody's life. So that's what I think is cool about programs like that. You don't know who that person is or persons, but you know that you've done something that's going to save somebody's life. I really believe
Absolutely.
that.
That's the mindset, 100%. Just knowing that I get to make some sort of difference, whether it's major or minor, whatever it may be. Just to know that I get to help people like that, and to be able to help a cause that's so touching to me and so close and personal is also really cool at the same time.
All right, so let's wrap this up with things that we have found out today. Number one, I know your girlfriend's name now is Emma. We now know that you have a new hairstyle and that Emma likes it, so that's good. So I guess all we need to know now is what you plan for segment three, perhaps like win every race and come from behind as the guy doing the chasing and win this whole deal.
Yeah, I think we're gonna look forward to this weekend. Tomorrow morning, actually, we leave to go to Pensacola, Florida. Well, I guess recording on Wednesday, so Thursday morning we get to leave to go to Pensacola with our Pro Late model. Really excited for this weekend. We've had a really good car previous races. Our first race we had a good shot at winning and kind of put ourselves in a bad spot, and the last race there we just missed it. So just tried something that didn't work, but it's all part of growing the notebook. So we're gonna go back with what we know and hopefully come home with the win, as well as our wild card finish. So getting to use another wild card this weekend is going to be really cool, and I hope we can make the best of it.
Seth, it was great to see you race. I hope I get a chance to see that again before the season is over. Want to wish you the best here in round three of the Kawicki Driver Development Program, and let's see if you can't climb from three all the way to number one.
Yes, sir, Mark. Thank you very much for the opportunity. I really appreciate it.